Well, I believe personally that the new models where we should evolve to is really an environment where people can work in a flexible way, depending on their personal, private situation and their work, while still having a career. And that's valid for men as well as women, but women more have this need to be able to balance that. So I think that's what employers have to facilitate, to make sure they have working models that allow employees to work in a flexible way. In IBM, we work very flexible. So the majority of our people work in a flexible way. We can work from home, from elsewhere. And that means that everything that we do, the way we operate, our tasks have to be aligned to that. So I have objectives, I know what my job is, but my boss doesn't really wonder when I'm doing that or where I'm doing that. So my people are working everywhere in Europe and the world, and I talk to them on the phone constantly, but I never wonder where are they and why are they not there now. So they might be to the dentist or whatever. So that's the way managers should behave and how the model should change. In IBM, we have a very strong diversity program globally. Also, gender is one of the elements of it. So we run a global Women Diversity Council. I run personally the European Women Leadership Council with a colleague of mine. And what we do is we drive the actions locally in the countries, and then we bring that together European-wide to share best practices. And those actions can be towards women to, for example, assertivity training, to help them to become more assertive in what they do. Could be mentoring. We have a strong cross-company mentoring program between IBM and other companies like Danone. But we have all sorts of actions like that. And that is really driven then in the countries while we bring it then together European-wide. So we are very active at that internally as well as externally with schools and universities. JUMP plays a very important role, I think, in enabling this change. We have a lot of activities and there's a lot of studies around it, but I think what JUMP does is bringing the people together and making it debatable, right? We talk about it, we share best practices, we learn from each other. We saw a lot of role models, and those are the things that help other women to think about their own career, but also companies to think about implementing a very active diversity policy. And I think that's where JUMP and related events really contribute to.